Welcome to this channel. The channel is for education and culture based on historical and scientific evidence. So this morning, I share a YouTube. So this is the YouTube with this title. And the notion of the YouTube is to show what is a proper Wing Chun so that people do not get misled into movie Wing Chun and having false security on what they are doing. So after I share this, I already got many feedback from our Wing Chun friends worldwide. So one interesting questions of these friends asking me is, am I phase out today's Xiu Nim Tao sets? Well, as we know that today's Xiu Nim Tao sets is an evolution of past 140 years. So I have defined it as the 1960 versions of Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao sets. Now, so this is not belong to any single lineage, but it is all lineage Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao sets today. So it is a good question. Am I cause the Xiu Lim Tao sets to be obsolete here on or phase out here on? Well, the truth is, I do not have the power to do that. And it is not my agenda to do that because I do not control the world. What I'm sharing is just what is the truth on what is going on. And whatever in those Xiu Lim Tao sets, as I share in today's video, as soon as it do not support the martial arts needs of this era, well, it will get phased out by the era. So it's like you have a 20-year-old cell phone, this big cell phone. Do you think anybody is going to use that cell phone today? Or everybody is going to use this type of cell phone? And is that anybody can cause those 20-year-old cell phone to get obsolete? Or the trend, the era, obsolete anything which is not useful anymore? So as soon as anything which is not support the needs of that era, then it will be gone. Now, of course, you can have people still wanting to use the 20-year-old cell phone. Somebody might be royal to that and have a belief in that. However, the world is keeping moving forward. You like it or not, it gets phased out. Because it do not is no longer supporting the people. Now, so there's the truth. It got nothing to do with me. I just share with everybody what is going on, okay? The truth is the truth by evidence. Now, as we know that today's Wing Chun, we have problem, big problem. Okay, so today's Wing Chun, or the 1960 version of Wing Chun, we know that today's Wing Chun, the fighting point or fighting zone is this spear in front of the Wing Chuners. So you practice Chi Sao, you practice your set, you practice your structure, you practice your mind power and so forth. And whatever it is, this is the zone of the fighting zone of the Wing Chun today. Okay. Now, the MMA is this box. And when you put this thing, the sphere in this box, you see all this empty space where it's not covered. That is the opening. And as we can see in this example of Xi Xiaodong and Ding Hao, at this range, well, Ding Hao is very strong in this sphere. Now, so this is in his attacks, the sphere range. But when Xi Xiaodong get in to this space, which is not within that sphere anymore, well, Ding Hao lost. You can see the same thing if you just look into the 1996 UFC, Wing Chun fight in the UFC for past 25 years. It is fit to this model. So either it's going to go take down or either it's going to go in. The Wing Chun lost. So that's why later people are going to learn MMA, study BJJ, study Western boxing, and just to support their Wing Chun practice, which is turned out that they are not practicing Wing Chun anymore. They are practicing BJJ or Western boxing. So Wing Chun is just a name without meaning. It has no uniqueness like boxing or BJJ, but it's just a term. And Wing Chunner is when they go to compete or fight, they are using MMA or BJJ or using the boxing, Western boxing. So by evidence, if the Wing Chun today do not get back to the ancient Wing Chun of 1850, which is a box based on General Qi Ji Guang, Kung Fu 1560, and have the uniqueness in the short strike focus, which is Wing Chun. You know, game is over, okay? Just be truth with ourselves. You know that it is over because it's like your product cannot support all this area, and you're using other people's products such as the MMA or BJJ or Western boxing to support this the needs of the market. So you are selling other people's product. Your product is actually no longer supporting the market. So you are just a buy and sell. Okay. So if you look at it into the the business, it is like that. And now the issue is that if you want to get back to this, of course, you need to get the Wing Chun uniqueness back, so that you know that this is a short strike art. This is not BJJ. This is not wrestling. It is a short strike art. Have the uniqueness of shoot in and sticking fighting. It is based on the Shaolin short strike. It is based on the Shaolin short strike. And you need to have the body strength or the dynamic momentum handling or the random imbalance recycling momentum in order to do this job. Okay, and then you have your footwork, which is the plum flower. Now, you need that. If you don't have that, you don't have Wing Chun. So, in terms of Siu Nim Tao set, what is the Siu Nim Tao set support today? Siu Nim Tao set is no longer be able to support this. Okay. And in fact, as I share on other YouTube, this YouTube, today's Siu Nim Tao couldn't even support a close body in this hugging range of action. Okay. So as the other day I shared in the other video, based on the writing of Wing Chun 1850s, this is the body handling parts, the body strength part. This is as what everybody know, the hand issue from heart. Now this is missing in today's Wing Chun. Is missing in today's Siu Lim Tao because this is a Siu Lim Tao classic. Okay. So now the Siu Lim Tao today really do not support this. It doesn't support the body strength. Okay, so this is the body strength shown in today's modern sports science and sports science term. And again, it is not my creations. It belongs to the Shaolin short strike. Okay, so if you watch this two character, Sen Suo, it is here, Sen Suo, same character, right? So that is the body strength handling, which is having this type of body strength handling, and it support what I share in this video on you want to rob the angle, you want to occupy the positions, you want to pressurize his the opponent's center axis with your footwork, attack with your footwork, press in with your body, stick at him, intercept, jamming him, all sort of stuff. But today's you don't have that anymore. Okay, so please watch this video if you have not watched it. Now you got a problem. So that's why unless it is going back to here, game is over. It's like you're trying to selling a 20-year-old cell phone to today's when people is using this cell phone. How can that work? So this is the truth. We like it or not, this is the reality of the world today, in world martial art today. And again, if you look at the students of Wing Chun is just another consumer, why do the consumer want to buy a 20-year-old phone where I have a 4G, 5G phone here? And there are many of them in the market. So your Xiu Nim Tao sets, disregard what lineage today, do not support the needs of the market. That's a reality. Nobody can change that. Okay? And either you go to have a new solutions, or in terms of the product, get a new product, or your company go belly up. Okay? Now, that's a reality. You know, we, of course, it's not fun to hurt this message, to learn about this. But this is reality. If this is in the army, you can have your entire army wiped out overnight. Okay? So I am not causing any phase out or whatever. I'm just saying that this is what is the situations, as it always said, like we all love to quote the Chinese Sun Tzu, the art of war. Know your opponent, know yourself. Calculate before you go make war. And with this, it's like a market analysis of the opponent's product or the rivals or the competitor's product. You know you do not have a product which can compete. Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao today, you like it or not, it is that in that positions. In one way, the Wing Chun Xiu Lim Tao do not accord to the ancient, the 1850s Wing Chun, the Shaolin Sword Strike, or the General Qi Ji Guang's teaching, which is the traditional Chinese martial art for fighting. It doesn't support that. On the other hand, it does not satisfy the needs of today's martial arts needs. So that is the truth of today's Xiu Nim Tao. So why do you want to practice something like that? Now, of course, one thing comes up in these discussions with our friends who message me is structure. Well, people ask me about structure. Well, you know what? Structure is a tragic of Wing Chun. Really, it is a tragic in Wing Chun. We must not blame, but it is a tragic. Whoever start those structure idea, for sure they mean good. For sure they sense that something is missing in Wing Chun. That's why they formulate the structure stuff. What do they not realize it? They walk in a wrong directions. They travel into a wrong directions. And due to they have no access to the ancient traditional Chinese martial arts, and due to in their environment in past 100 years or so. You look at all other Southern Chinese martial art, and then you think, oh, it has to be this way, this structure, that structure, this way. So according to them, it is proper. The issue is that they do not know that Wing Chun is actually using the recycling momentum. It is dynamic. It is not a structure. You cannot hold on anything. When you want to get that close, as I have shared today, in the as I have shared today, now watch this video. You cannot use structure because it's a fully dynamic stuff, and the only thing you can do is you have to look into its design, which is based on the Shaolin sword strike. It is a dynamic, imbalanced, unstable recycling momentum, as I share in the Wing Chun, the Recycling Wing Chun book. So I don't create it, okay? So structure is a tragic. Should we give credit to all these people who supporting structure up to today? Sure. Even though they are not solving the problem completely, they actually solving problem for their time when they don't understand the thing to satisfy whatever their needs. But that structure do not support the proper Wing Chun, do not support the uniqueness of the Wing Chun. And structure even get into more serious problem when it evolved with Tai Chi or Yi Quan into this mind power or into this Tai Chi like Fa Jing type of structure. So the entire structure right now, in a really straightforward term, is useless in the modern world of today or the MMA era. This is technology. We like it or not. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You have to admit it, or else your entire army wipe out. Okay? So people might say, oh, you know, people use this Wing Chun in MMA and so forth. Please go watch Xi Xiaodong's video. See what he said. People like Xi Xiaodong can recognize if the fight is MMA, BJJ, Western boxing, or Wing Chun. Or they just show some Wing Chun movie move, not really using in the fighting. It's like DKU show a lot of Wing Chun inch power like Bruce Lee, but can he use it in the in his fight? Right, the entire world no. So the Xi Xiaodong know? Sure. And all those experts in MMA can see through you. So that's the reality. So structure, which is the base of the Xiu Nim Tao today, is not supporting the proper Wing Chun for the sword strike. It's supporting the today's or the 1960 version of Wing Chun to do their job, but that is no longer competitive in today's world or today's market. So it is not about blaming, but it's about, okay, the era is passing. And so thing has to be changed. So again, the friend who asked me about this obsolete or the phased out the Xiu Nim Tao today asked me what is the solution. Why I say the solution is that's always there. You get back to the 1850s Xiu Lim Tao sets. Because the 1850 Xiu Lim Tao set have that 3-level internal training, 5-level of the transportation training, including all the body strength and the proper fist issue from heart and everything is there. It is the writing, the classic is here. So you don't have to create anything new. It is there. In terms of the internal training, it is there in terms of the fighting, the techniques and everything. Make life easy. Why design anything? Why recreate a wheel or anything? If we want to say it is Wing Chun, then just use what Wing Chun as it is. So again, it is, if one want to do this, if one want to go back to the 1850s to have the full version instead of this sphere type of Wing Chun, then the Xiu Lim Tao have to support this. The conditioning and everything has to support this. That's why I wrote this 2 books, transport everything to the United States of America. Because we need to know what is the original design in order to be able to use it properly. And also, is this the ultimate? Of course not. You need to base on this and evolve. You look at like Thai boxing, Western boxing, is that something which is ultimate, like a time capsule, stay there, it is ultimate? Of course it's not. You need to keep evolving. Like your cell phone. Is there any cell phone which is ultimate? Of course it's not. So this is the situation now. So am I so powerful to obsolete or phase or anything? I am not. I just show you what is the needs of the market, or what is the market today, what is the trend of the market, what is your product doing compared with other people's product. And you can see the consumer will, of course, going to compare your product and others' product. What is your product do? So no need to put it in like a religions or like some kinds of cult. Look at it as a product. Does it serve the market at that particular era? If it's not, that means it's over. Face it, okay? So as for the structure, it is obsolete today because structure will not be able for you or for anyone to play in the box. Structure is designed only for this, not for the entire box. That's why you cannot play. That's why for past 25 years, it doesn't work. And if you want to play here, then you need to get back to the Shaolin recycling momentum deal. No longer you can use structure. It's a different design, different product. And this is the authentic Wing Chun. if you want to use the term authentic, because this is based on the design. Like I say that it's documented in the past. This is what Wing Chun design is. This is a new creations in past 140 years and evolutions. And of course, you cannot blame on people here because they only have that much information. They do their best on whatever they have. So there are no blaming. However, when technically it is no longer can serve, then it has to change. So this is what I like to share with you. It is a reality, okay? And nobody can avoid it. It's like General Qi Ji Guang 460 years ago, or whoever making the cell phone today. Either one, be able to catch up with the market, or one obsolete and vanish. So do we want Wing Chun to obsolete and vanish? That is the questions. So this got nothing to do with lineage or which grandmaster. Because up to now, you know that the lineage and the grandmaster do not solve the problem, as I share with you here. I share with you in this video. Your Wing Chun today, like in the movie Wing Chun today, is only cover this area. It is open from this down. And like in the box, you just cover this within the box, where the MMA player have the handling on the entire box. How can you compete? So this is what I like to leave you with. This is a reality, okay?